Hey, it's Miss Alana here, working on math, getting smarter and smarter every day, just like you. So we are working on our assignment for right now. Well, not right now, today, which is this right here. Okay. So I think some of you all have finished this in class. Thumbs up if you did. All right, so you can watch this video. In this video, I will show you how to do this. So please do not get started on this unless you're watching this video, because I don't want you to mess up on how to do it, okay? So you need your graphic notebook. So if you do not have one, you better get your graphic notebook. All right, graphic notebook. And now if you don't, put it on a piece of paper and then we can glue it into your notebook when you get that. All right, you have your assignment, bam, right here. Scissors, I have my scissors and I have my glue. You don't need big scissors like this. You can use like the smaller scissors. If you want to use the liquid glue, the white glue, that's fine as well. All right. Now, if you, let me think, there was something I had to say. Oh, if you have already finished this, I will give you a challenge activity to do. Well, not a challenge because it's for everyone to do in another video. All right. So the first thing you need to do is you have this. We are going to, first you're going to separate it. So if you want to, this video is live. Actually, it's not live. It's like I'm doing it with you, but maybe by the time I'll post this, you already are at home, or maybe you're on the way home. I don't know. All right, I'm going to try to get this out as soon as possible. All right, now, so I just separated the two, so do that. It doesn't have to be straight because we're going to do some more cutting. Now, we are going to take this one, the one with the operation symbols, and I'm just going to make a nice, neat cut around it. So don't cut on the inside. We're just going to cut, look, around right here. And while I am cutting that, can I read the standard? All right, you know what? Let me just cut it first, and then we'll read. Cut nice and neat. Please use safety at all time with your scissors. No running with scissors in your hand. And then when you give someone scissors, how are you supposed to give them the scissors? Not with the blade facing them, okay? Always, when you hand somebody scissors, like hold it to them, like hold it like that, okay? All right, now on the top while I'm doing this, there is an essential question. Can you read that? Or are you still cutting? All right, let's just go ahead and cut first. Bam. One more side. What type of shape is this? It is a rectangle. How many sides does the rectangle have? It has 4 sides, the length and the width. Look, there's a shorter side and a longer side. And is this 2D or 3D? It is 2D. How can you tell? Two-dimensional, because it is flat. All right, now, before we glue that, go ahead and read the essential question with me. Bam, it's right there. It says, how do expressions represent calculations with numbers? And read the standard. Write and interpret numerical expressions, MGSE 5, OA 2. Write simple expressions that record calculations with numbers and interpret numerical expressions without evaluating them. And our learning target is I can write and interpret numerical expressions. All right, so you're good with that? Have your blank sheet of graphing notebook paper, and you're going to put some glue on the back side. So put some glue. I hope you have your glue. I told you all, make sure you bring your glue home, okay? So we're not going to use scissors and glue every day, but we are going to use them pretty often. So if you don't have scissors and glue, ask your parent to get you some scissors and glue. Parents, get your child some scissors and glue. And then you all always put the cap on your glue. Some of you all are like wasting glue and it gets all dry. Now, don't glue it sideways. You see the lines on your paper? I'm going to glue it nice and straight using the lines. Oh my gosh, it's like perfect. Almost perfect. All right, so you see what I did? I used the lines on the graphing paper to line it up so it's not sideways. See? Oh, it looks so fancy. All right, so we're done with that, okay? You're done with that? All right, now you have your other sheet, which looks like this. Now we're going to cut this out, and we are going to cut out the bold lines. That means the dark lines. So you see how there are lines inside each box? Do not cut that part, all right? So we're going to cut out the bold lines. So I'm going to show you what it needs to look like. All right, let me see. Now typically I would cut the whole thing, but I don't want to sit here on the video cutting the whole thing, or do you want me to cut the whole thing? Do you want to just watch me do the whole assignment? Oh my. Alright, so I just cut the bottom row. You obviously need to cut the whole thing. I'm just going to cut the bottom row. Just like that. Okay, just so you see. So you see, bam. So they're going to have like little pieces. All of them are going to be little pieces like this. So go ahead and cut all of them out just like that. Remember, don't cut that part because that will be like our glue flap. All right, now, when you're done cutting that, this standard up here, you can throw that away since we have it in our notebook already. Or if you want to, you know what, give it to your parent. You're like, here, Mom. This is what we're working on, Mom. Or, here, Grandpa. Look, do you want to help me write and interpret expressions? All right, so we're going to pretend that I cut it all up. Like, cut the whole thing up. You cut the whole thing up. You need to pause this video. Go ahead and pause the video. Or if you want to just finish watching and then do your work after, that's fine. All right, now, and as a matter of fact, I am going to go ahead and not cut it now, but I am going to do this work after the video is done. So now let's pretend I have all these little boxes right here. Now, it does not have to be in order. I don't care what order you put it in. You're going to just take one. Oh. All right, let's take a look at this one. What does it say? The sum of. Now think, is this adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? Now, if you don't know, always go back where? You can go back to your notes that we wrote the other day, that you wrote. You know what? I did not write it in my notebook, so I still need to do that. If you still need to write your notes, make sure you write that. I am checking everything tomorrow. So is this adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? That is for addition. So what you need to do is find an addition symbol here. So there's one right there. I can use that one. Or if you just want to jump around all over the place, there's one right there. And you see where it says glue here? Guess what you have to do? Glue right there. So I'm going to get my glue and put the glue right there. And then careful you don't put glue in the other spots, because guess what? If you do, then the whole thing is going to stick and we won't be able to use it like a little flap. It's not going to be like a flap. Like a flap. All right, make sure it's glued on there well. And so see how I glued it on top of the plus sign, and I can look. Ooh, it's like a window to knowledge. Well, the sum of addition symbol. So what you can do is, well, no, not what you can do. What you are going to do is go ahead and do, okay, you want me to do another one? All right, let's do another one. Oh, what about that one? Divided by, is that adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? It says it right there, dividing by. So find a division symbol. Here's one right here. And glue that, bam, right there. And you know what's so weird? I didn't even notice. But if you notice, there's something on this paper that I accidentally put twice on the paper. So if you know which one was like, oops, let me know. Let me know. All right, so see, there's the divided by. Hello. Window to knowledge. It's a window to knowledge. So go ahead and get all that done. Remember, don't put so much glue on like the other, don't put glue on the other parts, because otherwise the thing is going to stick. Always put your cap on your glue, or if you have the top, close it up like that. And let me show you a finished product. Let me go get one. So somebody left their journal. Somebody left their journal in the classroom today. But you know what? I was like, oh, that's cool, because they did do it. And I got to show it to the other classes for an example. So thank you, person out there who left their journal in the classroom. I'll give it to you before you leave today. So this is what a finished product looks like. Now, oh, I'm not going to show you the answers because I don't even know if this person has the answers right. So don't copy their answers. But it looks like that, where you can be like, oh, look at that. So that is what it looks like. Not everybody in here will have it in the same order unless you're copying off somebody, or maybe if you're working with a friend that's a neighbor, maybe you can do that. So that's what it looks like when it's finished. I am going to get this done. Hopefully you don't have any questions on this. Now find the other videos of what else you need to do today, because there is going to be another assignment too when you're done with this. All right, love you. Oh, hold on. No, before I say bye, guess what? before I forget, make sure you check your answers, all right? Make sure you check your answers on the chart in your notebook to make sure they're all right. And guess what? Now this is a reference for you so that anytime in the year you're like, Miss Alana, what does sum mean? Well, I'm like, I don't know. Check your notebook, and bam, you can refer back here and say like, oh, the sum means to add. All right, so we are done with that. Here's another I love you to you. Some awesome sprinkles for you. So you can be even more awesome than you already are. Find the other videos. Get all your work done this week. All right, love you.